This is something I need to say and get out there. I don't want my face shown because I only want my voice be listened for the content. Another reason I have this all written down, and even though I memorized it, my brain is still getting jumbled up. It's an important, real-based story about a year ago with no names to be mentioned for privacy. I have discussed this with friends who are involved, and they agree this needs to get out there for a message of don't do it. Here goes. In junior high, I had this best friend in orchestra. We got to know each other real well to the extent of our parents becoming acquaintances and maybe even friends. We were all like a family, including her little sister, to whom I adored. Starting high school, we were great in freshman year because we had orchestra, but then started to grow apart when she quit, and so did I eventually. Then junior year came, and she was in one of my classes. But it was a big class and we only talked a bit. That's fine, we were still friends. Then you know that whole drama when you weren't even involved but get sucked in? Yeah, that happened. Her and this other girl got into a nasty thing. I won't go into details because I don't want to open that can of worms because this isn't the point here. Let's say at the end went like, she said, choose. I said, what do you mean choose? She said, to be her friend or my friend? I replied, I'm not going to choose. You are both my friends. She replied, if you are her friend, then you aren't mine. And that's the end of it. This is my side of the story, so if anyone knows what I'm talking about and disagrees, I'm sorry, but this is what happened from my view. So that ended that relationship, and I was pretty down, but I kept living my life. A few months or a year passed and found one of my yearbooks and saw a comment she made. It went along the lines of, we will be best of friends forever. I said, why not send her this photo? I never deleted her contact info. Maybe she had time to think because this was a few months ago that our friendship ended. She responded, guess things don't last forever or something like that. Wow and damn, I just thought in my mind. And she said never to text me again. I gave it up because I tried to be friends with her for the last time, and then a few hours later she gave me a whole rampage of why did you text me and you couldn't just leave me alone. I honestly said truthfully, thought we had a good friendship, and her reply was, yeah, we did, and now it's gone. That was the last time I ever talked to her. My memory's a bit hazy, but it gets the point across. Now fast forward to about 2 years later. A friend younger than me, still in high school, texted me, do you know this girl? My heart froze while I texted back, yeah. She committed suicide. I started crying immediately. I didn't care we weren't friends, but just knowing that our presence wasn't even on the planet, that's not right. And after crying, I became irate. How could she do that? You selfish person. Not to me, but to your friends and that time. Not to me, but your friends and your family. Even if you didn't think you had friends, which was wrong, you had a little sister who adored you and looked up to you like a role model. And that's the example you lead? If you were her little sister right now, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't want anyone else following suicide. I give you all my support, even if you hate me. And again, I don't care if you aren't my friend. In fact, to exes or to people, or to anybody, I don't want you to die. Maybe gone from my sight, but when there's a never chance to see them ever again, it's just not right. I get natural causes happen, and those things happen, but suicide is losing all hope. My point here is, don't do it. If you think suicide is the answer, it's not. I heard stories of people being evicted from homes, living on streets, and going right back to the top of wealthy. Please call help if you get this low, or talk to some friends and they will help you out. So when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way, and that way is climbing up through that hole, not to go bury yourself. So, don't do suicide.